my name is Topaz Reid. I graduated biology in undergrad and I graduated in 2015. I am currently the fundraising manager for a really lovely charity called the Elephant Family. Previously before that, I was also in the fundraising role for Zoological Society of London. So day to day, what my role really entails is stewarding donors to bring them closer to the conservation work that my charity does, and just funneling those wonderful funds that they have to really deliver a difference in the conservation landscape. I think in terms of career highlights, I've only recently started my new role, but before that, a lot of my highlights have definitely been the events I've been able to put on for my wonderful donor network. And that includes our gala. It also includes a variety of different things, like taking them out to the wonderful conservation projects themselves, or getting them one-to-one with an interview of our conservationists for our scientists. I think the biggest way that my degree supported my career, and still does even to this day, is that it's actually taught me how to manage my communication style depending on who I'm speaking to. So during my undergraduate course at University of Lincoln, I was also a life sciences ambassador. And that actually helped me with my communication network and things like that when talking to people and bringing them closer to the incredible details of conservation, science, wildlife and all the nature around us. So whether that's a high value donor or a corporation that just wants to know a little bit more. I would probably say very memorable and also quite life defining. So I think I can't actually even remember a time that I've learned more about myself than when I was at University of Lincoln. It really gave me an opportunity to build my courage, but also develop who I am today. Oh, that's a really good question. So I think one of the main reasons why I studied at University of Lincoln was, first of all, the course itself. So I was looking into courses for zoology, but the undergraduate course of biology at University of Lincoln had a lot of animal modules in it, and I was really inspired by the course details itself. I came to an open day on what can only be described as the coldest and rainiest day I've ever experienced in my life. But the magic of the campus and getting to meet some of the wonderful teachers that would be taking me on my journey as a graduate, or as a student rather, at University of Lincoln really sealed the deal for me. So, best memory of studying at Lincoln has to be the third year overseas field course that I got to do. So we all went to Ecuador, and it was my first time going abroad without my family. And it was just such an incredible experience. I got to go and do biological surveys and biodiversity surveys up in the cloud forest, and I still talk about it even to this day. I think the biggest piece of advice, if I could also go back in time, is probably time management. There's definitely more than enough hours to do both parts of your studying, in the way that you don't want to be a bookworm and get completely lost in your studies and forget to see all the incredible societies and social elements that are available to you as a University of Lincoln student. But at the same time, degrees are very important. So I think that it's just striking that balance between study but also play, everything in moderation after all. I would say 1,000% do it. If the stats don't overwhelm you, then just come and visit the campus, because if the campus doesn't speak to you, or the city doesn't speak to you, or the course itself and the amazing people that will take you on that journey doesn't speak to you, then I don't think there's many other places that rival it.